Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here at the other garage tonight, just doing a little bit of plinking, a little bit of goofing around, and I wanted to get a couple of my pellet pistols out and try some 10-meter shooting here. And I actually went online and printed off what it says was an official Olympic 10-meter target. So we're going to go ahead and shoot at those. And the two guns that I brought out tonight to put head to head with each other, and I'm not saying these are both either any way comparable, but I have a Feinwerkbau model 65, very, very cool. From back in the day, it would have been an Olympic grade pellet pistol. It's still a magnificent shooting gun. And we are going to be putting it head to head up against my Beeman P3, which is basically a Virau that's been rebranded by Beeman. So that one's got its chops too, but I kind of suspect that the Olympic grade gun's gonna take the cake, but you just never know. It all depends on how I shoot, I guess. And we are going to be using, so I actually have been using these in both of these, and it really seems to be shooting really well. These are the R-10 matches, but they're the 8.2 grains, a little bit heavier ones. And so we're going to go ahead and give that a try. Let me actually bring my chair over with the pellets on it so I don't have to walk out of frame every time. But let's go ahead and get started. The Feinwerkbau is the newcomer to the garage, so we're going to shoot that one first. I do have two separate of these. It's actually a huge looking bullseye, but the 10 ring in the center is very tiny, so getting 10s with this. I have both of these zeroed up so that when I have my sights lined up right at the bottom of the black circle, like a lollipop at the top, it should hit the 10 ring. So looks like a good start. And I'll shoot. So let me count these out here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yeah, we'll shoot 10 at each one, and whichever one gets closest to 100 wins. I'm not sure how they exactly score. They got some really weird scoring things going on in the Olympics, so I couldn't follow it. I can't see where it hit. It's in the black, so I think as long as I can keep them all in the black with either one of them, I think I'm doing pretty darn good. So that one, I can see that one off to the right just a little bit. 3. So I know there are rules and regulations. As this pistol was used in, competition. It wasn't like Olympic grade competition, but it was used in competition. And I know there are rules on how heavy, how light the trigger can be, and I know in the Olympics you can't be more than 1 pound or less than 1 pound 1 ounce, which is about where this one's set. So I don't know if the fellow that I bought this from has it set up for that kind of competition trigger. I do have the trigger on that Beeman tuned down very, very fine. So if the Beeman does have any advantage at all, it's in the trigger. But it's only because I'm sure this thing is tuned like it's supposed to be for actual competition shooting. So far, so good. I got a few more here. Such a nice, so nice to have an alternate place to go and shoot. Don't have to be outside in the weather. My garage at home's a lot shorter. I do shoot these in the garage as well there, but that's only 7 yards. This is 10 meters here, so. Actually, the garage here is a lot more than 10 meters, but I can shoot 10 meters. That's what I meant to say. If I stand right up against the back wall here and shoot all the way to the other wall, it's about 22 or 23 yards. 65 feet altogether. Looking good. Got one more, I think. This is a nice shooting gun. Wow. Kept them all in the black. Can't ask for more than that. So, all right, now the Beeman. Let's get 10 more out here. Okay. Now, even if I don't keep them all in the black, it doesn't automatically mean that this one's going to lose, because some of the other ones out on the other one might be out a little bit further in the black, and then I get some closer in. So reserve your judgment till I give you the score at the end. This thing, the trigger on this thing is really, really light. I think it was in like the 4 or 5 ounce range, and it takes some getting used to after going from. I mean, that's a fantastic trigger on that one, but like I said, it's probably right around that 1 pound 1 ounce range, and that is a big jump. It is just getting dark out here and the bats are starting to wake up. We have a pretty healthy bat population living in this little barn here. If anybody knows how to get rid of them without killing them, I'd really like to know. So far, so good. That's 3, right? I'll make sure I counted them right. I do have a P17 as well. That's a great shooting little gun, especially for a $50 gun. It's a fantastic shooting gun. Oh, there's one out in the white. Oh, no. That's 4. once I played around with the trigger on this one and figured out how to adjust it, I tore into the P17 as well and got its trigger almost as good as this one. Alright, back on track. So we got, what, 4 left, I think? 5 left. Winter is closing in on us, so that's why I'm kind of out here now in this garage. Today was not a bad day. It was actually a little chilly, but it was very windy. That's why I decided to keep it indoors today. So, did I turn that safety off? I don't know if you guys can hear the bat squeaking. Probably not too happy about me being out here with the lights turned on. They're like, it's time for me to wake up and you got the lights on. What's the matter with you? Not too bad. One out in the white there so far. So I don't think that's putting this thing out of the running at all. I saw where that one hit. That's an 8 or a 9. One more. So I usually have to review through the downrange footage to actually see where each pellet, especially if they keep going into the same holes and stuff. So, but oh, that one went off a little early, but it's not a bad shot. Out in the white though, so let me, I'll grab those targets, add them up. I think the Feinwerkbau probably did take it, but only time will tell. Stand by. Alrighty friends, I am back, and just as I thought, the Feinwerkbau, actually that's a shooting machine right there. Wow, I was really impressed with that, the way that shot. But you got to hand it to that little Beeman. It's way outclassed, but it really held its own. So the Beeman did not shoot any 10s, but I managed to keep most of them in the black, which I was really impressed with. Did have a couple of 6s there, but ended up with a really nice 75. I think 75 is a really honorable score for that. Shooting 10 meters offhand, single-handed. No resting, and I think this Feinwerkbau can actually do better than this as well. But so we got a 75 on the Beeman, but on the Feinwerkbau I actually did end up with 3 10s, and then all the rest of them were in the black, a few 7s, but I did end up with 87 out of a possible 100. So really nice shooting gun. We're going to be doing this more. I want to let the Feinwerkbau work its way up through the ranks in the garage till we get out here with the with the Baikal, and that will be the grand finale for this head-to-head series with this guy. But he's got a couple more contenders to go through before he gets to there. So anyway, hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.